wanted to do a quick update. As y'all probably already know, because I've said it before, I'm having hip surgery May 21st. But now, today, I found out that I need a knee procedure done, and I will be having that done as well as the hip on the same day. So, let me just tell you a little bit about what needs to be done with my knee. Okay, so almost 5 years to the day, I had an osteochondroma, which is a non-cancerous bone tumor in my knee, and it was removed 5 years ago on May 22nd, and for some reason now it has come back, but in a different way, and it's bigger than it was. So now I've got two different surgeons that's going to be operating on me on the same day. So we've got Dr. Cummins who's going to be doing my hip, and then Dr. Norman, who did my knee before, she's going to be doing it again. So, yeah. At this point, I am kind of freaking out about it. I'm hoping I get a reply by tomorrow or by the end of the week. I wanted to know if I'm going to have to spend the night because I'm having a double whammy, which is probably a highly likely thing, to have to spend the night in the hospital. But hopefully it could still remain outpatient, but I kind of have a doubtful feeling about that. I also, because of my issues before with my knee, and the MRI is always showing something that needs to be addressed and operated on. I had an MRI today as well, before I went and saw Dr. Norman. It's actually turned out alright. Found out that my ACL graft is swollen, inflamed. So I'm hoping that that's nothing to be concerned about at this point. And Dr. Norman said I was a little loose. So I'm just hoping she's going to talk with Dr. Gordon, who did my ACL surgery this week, and see what he says. I'm really hoping that it's nothing to be too concerned about and needing to be operated on or anything, because the last thing I need is another ACL reconstruction. But Dr. Norman has said that because your knee is not giving out or anything, you're just loose, it's not a huge concern, and it doesn't really need to be, nothing really needs to be done about it, but keep on with my rehabbing, with physical therapying it, so to speak. So I'm hoping that's what Dr. Gordon says too, because I've been kicking butt trying to get my leg strength up to par for when I have my surgery. My next surgery on the 21st, I'm going to be very disappointed that hard work was for almost nothing, and I'm going to lose my strength again, but I'm gung-ho about trying to get back to what my knee was before all of this, or should I say my whole leg, before all of this started happening. So yeah, I'm hoping that this will be something worth doing what I'm doing, having the 2 surgeries. So I really crossing my fingers on this one, because something's telling me that I'm not done, but hopefully I'm wrong. You know what I mean? But anyway, on another note, not much else is happening. School's about done, and I have one more official week of class, and then that's it. And I have my pre-op assessment on the May 15th, and so, yeah, I'll be seeing Dr. Romanik that day, and then, from here on in, it's, I'm going to be busy packing, and because I'm moving back home to Grand Rapids for the summer, and then I'm moving to Duluth in July, or August, one of the two. But I'm hoping that the surgery, now having a double surgery, it won't impact school at all, because I'm just starting out in the medical assistant program, and if all goes well, I'll be graduating next spring. So I'm really hoping that by August I will be all ready to go and be well enough to do things that I'm required to do for school, even though my clinicals aren't until spring semester. But anyway, yeah, have some issues with my car, I guess. My brakes had to be replaced. Well, not the brakes themselves, the brake pads and things like that, and it was down to metal, and so that had to be replaced before my brakes totally went out, so I'm glad I did that. I also found out I had some other issues with my car that need to be addressed at a later date. I've got a wheel bearing issue in the rear, which I'm kind of contributing to my accident back in October when I crashed. So that will be addressed at a later date, probably in June when I won't be able to drive. So that's that. Other than that, that's pretty much it. The weather, it stinks. It was snowing, and yes, it is supposed to be almost May. Matter of fact, in 48 hours it'll be May. So, yeah, but looks are a little deceiving right now. Looks and the temperature. Anyway, I'm rambling on here, so I guess that's pretty much it, and I will talk to you later.